We had the pleasure of visiting the Corbin Studio and Gallery in Crisfield over the summer. It really is the core of the Arts and Entertainment District. There was so much to see. There was so much to admire. Let's fast forward to today. It's the same situation. Now they're paying tribute to Black History Month. And with us this afternoon with all the details is the Executive Director of It Takes a Village to Help Our Children. This is Darlene Taylor. We're going to make the connection for you here in just a second. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Wonderful to talk to you.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me real quick about the exhibit. What will we see?
Well, it's going to be a wonderful exhibit. The Crisfield Arts and Entertainment District has collaborated with the Somerset County Arts Council and the NAB Center from Salisbury University and local artists to collect a number of pieces that will demonstrate the history of local African Americans as well as traditionally known African Americans.
Right.
There are exhibits that have to do with the seafood industry and the things that were done when Crisfield was the seafood capital of the world.
Right.
So you'll see a lot of things about oysters and about the crab picking industry. You'll also see things about Carter G. Woodson, who the school is named after. And there's a lot of information about what it was like to go to the Crisfield Colored High School.
Right.
And the exhibit also has things that the first Black superintendent of Somerset County, Dr. Whittington, you'll see mementos of him. And there are just a lot of things that will help to interest the community.
Now you've got
Absolutely.
a community evening going on.
Absolutely.
Tell me about that. What's going on?
We thought that it would be wonderful to do something in the community to celebrate not just Black History Month, but
Right.
the gifts and talents of the African Americans in our community. So we've divided it into several segments, but we're excited because we're going to have local performances that you're going to see from African Americans in the community. Some of the younger people, we have a young lady named Amira Milburn who's going to be reciting a Black poem called Hey Black Child. When I looked it up, the book Hey Black Child is actually illustrated by Brian Collier, who is a native of Pocomoke City, Maryland.
Oh my.
So it has a lot of significance. You'll also see Mr. Clarence Bell, who does a famous rendition of Dr. Martin Luther King's
Yeah.
I Have a Dream speech. I'm going to be doing a rendition of The Creation by the poet James Weldon Johnson.
Okay.
There's going to be Negro spirituals that are going to be done by local people as well. And then we're going to break it into a different segment that's going to be more about the narrative stage.
Right.
So we're going to have panelists. Our cultural historian, Mr. James Lane, has put together a panel of people who actually attended the original Carter G. Woodson and the Colored High School. And they're going to answer questions, they're going to do reflections, they're going to help to educate our community.
You are really looking forward to this, aren't you?
Oh yes,
It shows
I'm excited. I'm
in your
excited about
eyes.
that.
Now this is going to be tomorrow night.
Yes, it is, and it's going to culminate in samples of African American cuisine. So we've had a lot of local cooks to deliver their specialty dishes.
Right.
We're going to have some things like collard greens and pig feet.
Oh my goodness. You got to go. You got to go.
Yes,
You gotta go.
absolutely. So it's going to be exciting. Yes.
Okay, okay. Tell me about It Takes a Village.
Yes.
What is it? What's it do?
It Takes a Village is a nonprofit 501c3. We do after school and summer programming. We have been in operation as It Takes a Village for 14 years. We are a merger of two organizations, It Takes a Village and Help Our Children Foundation, which was founded in 1992 by Pastor Elsie Collier.
Okay.
We serve about 60 kids every day in an after school program setting. And then in the summer, more than 100.
Is there a connection between what you're doing tomorrow night and the program?
Well, it is in the sense that what we're trying to do is educate our youth. And so it was so important to us that our youth get to see some of their history.
Right.
What we know is they need to know their identity. And we serve primarily a minority youth in the programs that we have.
Okay.
And so we're going to have some of those youth actually performing tomorrow as well.
And you've got a parents' night next
Yes,
week? What's going on?
Every month we're required to have a parent event.
Right.
And so in February we have a traditional Black History Month program where our kids actually perform.
Oh.
So this is an educational experience for them,
Yeah.
as well as an opportunity for them to showcase their gifts and talents.
Oh my goodness.
So it's pretty interesting. They'll do some of the Who Am I? So they will be the characters. They may say, I invented the hairbrush. Who am I? So it's pretty interactive for the audience as well. They'll also do some songs and some other renditions.
Right, and this is next Thursday night.
This is next Thursday night at the Corbin Library as well.
I got another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this so important to you?
To me, it's so important because of the work that we do with our children. And it's also important because I know how tied it is to their success is tied to their understanding of their identity, how important they are, and the gifts and talents. They can see how other people have risen above their circumstances, and so they'll believe that they can as well.
Right. Darlene Taylor, thank you so much
You're so
for
welcome.
doing all of this and for telling us about it as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you.